or not, our brain is incredibly good at filling in blanks. Just think about how a friend's face, partly hidden from view, is still recognizable. A log behind bars doesn't look all sliced up. This gap filling, along with what we have learnt about pattern perception, can help deduce why certain judgments can be tricky for the writer, even the most experienced. Let's discuss some examples. You can sometimes safely omit the then from the word pattern it, then, or safely omit a relative pronoun, as in the experiment she did, or even substitute none for no Gibbs fringes in our previous examples. In our Gibbs fringes example, as long as we don't make the sentence more complicated, the word none is safe. Let's have a look at this sentence. Whereas the spectral method produces Gibbs fringes associated with the non-uniform convergence of the eigenfunction expansions used to represent the model fields at increasing resolutions, the TVD method produces none. None of what? As a reader, we have to go back and reread the sentence. Now here is where things become misleading. In spoken language, we often omit important material all of the time, or we telescope two or more word patterns together. This is because we compensate for the slow data rate of the spoken word by taking advantage of our body language and shared assumptions. In fact, this is so habitual that we often end up writing in this fashion as well. This is how we come up with sentences like, the person wanted to wash, iron, and milk 3 cows. As writers, we need to view these types of mistakes as highly dangerous. Masters of writing, like masters of drawing and musical composition, know to a hair's breadth not only what is being omitted, but also how much omission they can get away with for a given audience. Omitting even so tiny a word as a preposition can be dangerous. You could argue this with the following example. Lucid repetition is effective both at short and long range. Now, the missing at doesn't appear to be a major problem and only introduces a little muddiness. Here is an example where it really does matter. The Executive Committee hoped that members would send one to the Prime Minister, William Waldegrave, and other, whatever the sentence says. A small piece of mud, the missing to has for many readers hidden the fact that the Prime Minister and William Waldegrave are two separate people.